I'm going to give you a little context. Apparently, this is a video of a convenience store or bodega where several customers are on the inside, and there is a dispute with one of the customers or a couple of customers and the clerk. There's another gentleman that is standing by, and I don't know whether he knows the clerk or not or whatever, but he's obviously Hispanic. The clerk is Hispanic. The gentleman who is upset is a black gentleman. Um, and apparently the clerk has threatened to call the police, and the gentleman who was upset uh, is basically just becoming more and more agitated, inviting the fact that the police are coming, um, and is kind of getting in it. There's tons of people the other people are just kind of there and watching, seeing what's going on. There's not a whole lot of interaction. It's mainly just the one guy.
Yeah, I was talking to you. You just said, call the police. Please come in. I'm waiting on the police. I'm waiting on the police. I'm waiting on them. I want my money.
Okay, she's explaining to the Hispanic gentleman, what was going on, and she's doing it in Spanish, and this kind of upsets the guy that was upset. He obviously wants a refund for something, um, and he's under the impression that she's talking about him or something like that. Now, I think the interesting part about this is the gentleman in the blue shirt here. He kind of intervenes without using his voice or anything like that, and he's trying to just kind of, put some distance between everybody, especially the gentleman that's upset and the clerk. The Hispanic gentleman starts firing off, and in broken English calls him a boy and tells him to, calm down and relax, but he does it in a manner that just escalates the situation. Now, the thing that strikes me in this particular situation that probably should make anyone be concerned is that the Hispanic gentleman from the get-go has absolutely no concern. He doesn't know how many of these guys are together. He doesn't know, what the situation with the guy that is upset, and he just kind of pops off. So, I mean, that alone should kind of tell you that he is in a unique position to probably not be messed with, and you probably need to ease off of that situation.
Scared to come out and stop.
The Hispanic gentleman invites the other subject outside, and again, um, he doesn't know who's with him. He doesn't know who's outside. He's walking kind of tall. When you get into a situation like this, you really need to be cautious because to me, it's just screaming. There's going to be problems. And just like that, it took about 2 seconds um, for him to pull a pistol and start shooting, and then the fun begins. My question at this point is why would anyone remain in this store? This gentleman here uh, is, and again, I know he's not in it, he's not involved or anything, but ooh, at this point, he is a witness, and that makes him a liability. Um, I know there's video cameras in the whole 9 yards, but um, yeah, time to move away from the danger. These gentlemen are hiding behind the counter with the lady. And they may or may not had a conflict with her during the initials, but right now she's their best friend. They're trying to stay back there. They're also calling the police and trying to get the police there. Folks, we have entered into the age where the police are not going to be able to help. You got to protect yourself. So you need to either leave or you need to either be able to protect yourself because as this kind of situation holds true, um, there's just no way that you're going to wait this out and wait till the police arrive. Oh Lord.
He's shooting. Oh no. Put a phone in, man.
I want to bring something to everyone's attention here, and that is the simple truth that this all started over something really simple. This started over an argument over a refund or something. Is I mean, let's think about that. This all started over $2-3. Oh my gosh. Okay, we didn't get any kind of outcome as to what happened after the incident. You heard in the incident that the one gentleman uh, advised that he was shot, and again, it escalated and went outside, and there was more shooting and a car crash and the whole 9 yards. The most important part, I think, that we should get from this is that again we're all expecting the police to show up to be there. In fact, that's what the gentleman did was he called the police and continued uh, with the escalation of the incident, waiting on the police to get there to you know do what he wanted them to do. And in all honesty, what we should be doing is learning how to one avoid situations like this. Number one, is your $2 really worth all of this? Honestly, is it? Um, and number two, some situational awareness. I pointed out time after time after time that nobody was catching any of the cues as to what was going on. If somebody, you know, is willing to risk a lot, that then that means that they've They probably have some confidence within them, and you probably need to take that into consideration when you're evaluating your surroundings. Again, the police are to blame because they didn't show up. You never have a cop when you need one. Blah 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 blah. But the point is that it should have never happened. It should have never started. It should have never got to this point. There should have never been an escalation to this point. The clerk uh, couldn't handle the situation. Obviously, that the other customers couldn't handle the situation, and it just really kind of exploded from the inside. And it wound up in a situation where someone was gravely hurt and another person's going to jail for the rest of their life. And over what? $2, $3. Come back the next day, talk to the manager, or chalk it up as, a tax on humanity. That's what happens is you lost your $2, um, or whatever it was. It's not worth it. It's never worth it. Um, I I'm more concerned also by the fact that nobody. I mean, the lines were drawn really, really quick in this whole situation, one side or the other, and everybody else was either, bystander, and they were willing bystanders. They wanted to stay there and witness and be a part. One of two things: get in the fight or get out. Period. If somebody's killing someone and you're not trying to prevent that, why are you there? Why are you trying to be another casualty? Um, I don't understand why people stand around and allow people to do evil or allow people to be doing things that they shouldn't be doing, simply because they. I mean, I don't I understand what the end game is they want to have a good story at the end, leave, or get in the fight. That guy should have been stopped. Initially, the younger gentleman who was upset should have been stopped. It should have never got to that point, and it should have never gotten to the point to where, a man is literally walking around just shooting people at random, and no one is doing anything other than standing around and saying, "Man, this is a great show." It's terrible that we've gotten to the point to where, the spectacle of tragedy is more important than preventing it. Sad.